Hey guys, Tanner Richard Kraft here with Bomb Squad Productions with another movie review. That's right, I just had the good fortune of seeing another movie a little early. Not quite that good of fortune, paid money for it, but a couple of days early I got the chance to see Kyle Mooney's directorial debut, Y2K. Got a free t-shirt with it. Let's hope that showed up on camera because I can't see through the shirt. I don't have x-ray vision. Yeah, I was mildly excited for this movie. I think Kyle Mooney is a brilliant, talented guy. I think he's really funny. He was fantastic on SNL, and I really enjoyed the last feature film he wrote, which was Brigsby Bear in 2018. I thought that one was really funny and kind of really like tugs at you heartstrings in ways you don't really expect. But he only wrote and starred in that movie. This was a movie that he directed. It's his directorial debut. So I was fairly excited when I first heard about it. Ooh, Kyle Mooney's directing a movie now. That should be interesting. I thought the concept seemed pretty interesting. And I really liked the cast. Rachel Zegler especially. Ever since West Side Story, Rachel Zegler has become like one of my favorite actors. Every time she's in a project, I feel like I have to see it. So I was mildly excited for this one. The trailers looked fun enough. I wasn't expecting too much out of it. Boy, let me tell you something. I just got home out of watching this movie, and after watching a live Q&A with Kyle Mooney and Evan Winter, the co-writers of the movie, and of course, Fred Durst.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
And I really enjoyed this. I was enjoying this in a way I was totally just not expecting at all. First off, I knew it would be funny, but I didn't think it'd be like the funniest movie of the year for me, which it was. I was laughing so hard that my face hurt. You know, you watch a movie and you just smile so much that like the muscles in your face hurt afterwards. That's what Y2K did for me. Kyle Mooney.
Well, sir, it was adult films.
And Evan Winter's script is brilliantly written, full of a mile-a-minute gags that really make you laugh hard. And Kyle, I think, directed it pretty expertly. You know, the way the actors move in the space and the way the film is shot is all genuinely very appealing, which makes sense since this was shot by Bill Pope, by the way. Did not know Bill Pope was the DP on this one. That was a pleasant surprise. Was not expecting that, which explains why it looked as good as it did. How lucky are you, by the way, to get Bill Pope as the cinematographer for your directorial debut? Some people have all the luck. Brilliantly directed, brilliantly written, brilliantly shot, and part of what makes it brilliantly directed, of course, is the cast. Obviously, I was here for Rachel Zegler, but I was also excited to see Julian Dennison. You may remember him from Deadpool 2 a couple years ago. I think he's a really sweet, funny actor. So I was excited to see another movie with him in it. And Rachel Zegler, obviously, I said that before, I love Rachel Zegler. The lead of this movie, Jaden Martell, I may have seen some stuff with him in it. I'm not sure. I would have to go and check.
What were the overheard words by the Nazi child masturbating in the bathroom?
But dude, he really impressed me as the lead of this movie. And they were talking about it in the Q&A afterwards, how like with a movie like this, you could have gone big and bold with the performance, but Jaden opts to do something more subtle that I think really serves the movie well. Him and Kyle really crafted a perfect performance for this character, for this Eli, that I think really worked for the movie. I think the subtlety contrasted with the absurdity of the scenario works really well. But at its core, obviously, the marketing of this movie made it clear. It's a comedy horror movie about what happens if shit actually did hit the fan on Y2K 24 years ago. Beyond that, though, I was not expecting this to be a coming of age movie. I was expecting it to just be a silly little follow the goofy teenagers as the world ends. But instead, I was really surprised with an incredibly heartwarming, sweet, and very entertaining coming of age movie And I've realized this recently. I'm a huge fan of coming of age movies. I like seeing people come into themselves. It's because my development is stunted and I'm a perpetual man-child, but still, it's nice to see. Like, I was not expecting this movie to tug on my heartstrings like it did, and I'm really pleasantly surprised it did, because it made it a way more compelling movie. Like, obviously I love horror, and obviously I love comedy, and if this was just a horror comedy, it would be great. But that coming of age angle is what makes it go from great to one of my favorite movies of the year. And if it wasn't already one of my favorite movies of the year, Fred Durst playing himself and the stuff he does in this movie that I do not want to spoil beyond the fact that he's in it. Oh my God. I had such a blast, especially with my general fascination of turn of the 21st century culture. I had a blast. I laughed. I may have teared up a bit. I did ooh, ah, at some of the gore shots. It's a lot of fun. And boy, the practical effects, dude, was not expecting the awesome level of practical effects. That really enhanced it for me, because you do not see movies like this with this level of awesome practical effects anymore, and that really helped it. So you're hearing me heap all this praise on it. Do I have anything really negative or any drawbacks? No. I would easily say that this is one of my favorite movies of the year, and it without a doubt gets a 5 out of 5 from me. I think it's brilliant. I think Kyle Mooney is a brilliant director and a brilliant writer, and I can't wait to see what he does next. He is so brilliant. He is so funny, and he's going to take the world by storm. I'm telling you, just this movie really vibed on my specific wavelength, and Kyle Mooney's sensibilities generally vibe on my wavelength. So I'm so excited to see what he does next. And I'm so excited for you, the audience, to hopefully check out Y2K after this review. And that's it for me. I just really felt compelled to put some of my records on the video, because I don't think we're going to do a podcast on this one. So I really wanted some of my thoughts just on the record. So if you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it here at Bomb Squad Productions. How about you go on down to the comment section below and let me know, what do you think of Kyle Mooney? Are you excited for Y2K? Did you also see Y2K tonight and get to see that live Q&A afterwards? And if so, comment below and let me know what you think of the movie. And while you're down there, go ahead and the like button so we know how much you like us. Hit the subscribe button so we know how much you love us. And hit the bell icon so you know exactly when we upload new videos. Thank you also very much for watching this review. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Just slid my ticket across the table and I said, "Sorry guys, I gotta see about a girl."